Unlike most channels, I won't make you skip through a 10-minute video if you're just looking for the answer. For 2.6 million views at the time of recording this video, we made $6,581.07. There's a lot that goes into that number, and we could have actually made over $30,000, so if you're interested, keep watching. YouTube breaks down how much you make into CPM, which stands for cost per thousand. Okay, it actually stands for cost per mille, and mille is Latin for thousand, but everyone just calls it cost per thousand. CPM is what determines how much you make on YouTube, and it's all over the board. CPM varies greatly depending on the type of videos you make, but the average CPM in the United States is somewhere between $6 and $8. Some of the highest categories for CPM are videos about how to make money, things like finance, investing in cryptocurrencies, social media marketing, and educational videos. Thank God, am I right? And some of the worst are music and video games. This means that for 1 million views, a Wall Street Bets YOLO options trading channel would make almost 9 times more than a Fortnite gaming channel for the same number of views. Pretty much the more advertisers are willing to pay for views from your audience, the higher your CPM will be. The people looking up investing videos are probably 20 to 35 years old with plenty of disposable income, while the average PewDiePie viewer is a 12-year-old who has to steal her mom's credit card to buy the latest Fortnite skins. Educational videos also have comparatively high CPMs because advertisers know those are some of the smartest, best-looking viewers on YouTube and are willing to pay top dollar for them. The next biggest factor in determining how much you make is what country your views are from. YouTube analytics are a little weird behind the scenes. I can't see how much I make per country on a computer, but I can on my phone, so forgive the phone screenshots. For almost all creators, the 2 highest CPM countries are usually the United States and then Australia. Typically the Nordic countries come next, and from then on, the general trend is that European and more developed countries tend to make more money. While every 1,000 views from the United States earns me about $8.50, 1,000 views in places like the Philippines, Kenya, and India only pull in around $1. It's all about where your viewers are, not where you are. So even if you're based in the United States, if you make Indian news videos, you're gonna make a lot less. Your viewer's age also has a big effect on how much you make. This is a chart showing income and expenditures for people at different age groups in the US. As you can see, people below age 25 and above age 75 have incomes and expenditures at pretty much the same level, meaning they don't have a lot of disposable income. Advertisers love 25 to 44-year-olds. They've got the most disposable income and are most susceptible to internet marketing. This is the actual reason that gaming channels don't make that much money from YouTube advertising. The average age of their audience is really young. For a video on the Tonga eruption, most viewers were between 18 and 44 years old, so we were pretty good in this category. Of course, that's assuming YouTube doesn't limit your advertisements like they do with any mildly controversial topic we make. Even within a channel, CPM can be all over the place. Our channel has about 100 public videos. We have 5 with CPMs of only about $1 over the last month. Meanwhile, our video on how Bitcoin is killing the planet makes $16 per 1,000 views, and our video on the hidden engineering tricks behind modern commercial planes has a CPM of over $25. If you're interested in watching any of our videos after this one, I definitely recommend those too. For our 2.6 million view video about the Tonga eruption, half the viewers came from the United States, and some of the other most frequent countries were the United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia with high CPMs. This led to a comparatively high CPM of $9.07. But if we made $9.07 per 1,000 views and we got 2.6 million views, shouldn't we have made almost $24,000?
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
I'd cry if I wasn't too busy laughing. Wait, flip that. I'd laugh if I wasn't too busy crying. First off, YouTubers don't keep all the money they make. YouTube takes a flat 45%, so that $24,000 becomes $15,600. Then, and I know this might come as a surprise to some of you, not everyone sees an ad on every video. YouTube claims they won't show an ad to someone if they've already seen one in the last 3 minutes, plus a few other ways people get around seeing ads that I'm not going to mention, and we make a lot less money than you'd think. This is where RPM comes in. or revenue per mille. This is how much YouTubers actually make per 1,000 views, taking into account YouTube's 45% cut and the people who don't see any ads. On top of that, as you can see here, our RPM for the first 3.5 days was $0. We didn't make any money for the first 250,000 views. This was my personal choice to keep metrics like average watch duration high, so YouTube would continue showing off the video to more people. I'd say that strategy worked. So at the end of the day, we made about $2.57 for every 1,000 views, or $2.82 if you only count views after we turned ads on. It's a little unfortunate this video blew up in January because it has the lowest advertisement payouts of the year after the holiday season. On average, CPMs are 84% higher in December than they are in January. This means that most creators see their paychecks cut in half as the new year starts. My RPM in December was $4.13, meaning if this video blew up just a month earlier, instead of $6,500, I would have made $10,500. While this might sound like a lot already, the real money on YouTube comes from embedded ads, the ones where video creators personally talk about the product. While average CPMs on YouTube are typically $6 to $8, for embedded ads it's north of $20, and you don't have to split this money with YouTube. So make a video that gets 1 million views, and YouTube will pay you $2,000 to $3,000, and a sponsor would pay another $20,000 on top of that. At 2.6 million views, if we got a sponsor for our video on the Tonga eruption, that means we could have made an extra $50,000. That's why you see all your favorite big creators making ads for NordVPN and Raid Shadow Legends. Add in the fact that most major channels make more money from merch and Patreon than they do from YouTube advertising, and big channels are making serious bank. Hopefully one day this channel will get there. Help us out by checking out 2 of my favorite videos: what life would look like on alien worlds, and how the US lost 6 nuclear weapons. And remember, there is always more to learn.